so excited to get into today's episode? I'm in like podcast brain. I'm excited to get into today's YouTube video. I was like just about to be like, oh, I should get ready for this. Like, oh, I should put on makeup. Then I was like, you know what? No, I feel like YouTube is like, you know, the behind the scenes fam. And I was like, I don't want to like look like I'm always like made up and like everything's perfect, because the reality of life is this is what I look like most of the time. I did put on like a cute little shirt and I did decide to use a fancy microphone. So, but I'm in like literally sleep shorts. So this is what you're getting from me today. So in this video, I'm gonna be walking you through my whole workout split, and then I'm gonna be doing two kind of like follow along workouts where I talk you through all the exercises and everything like that. And this is a workout split to get in the best shape of my life. Like I said, and I don't know if you watched my last video, but that was what I eat in a day to get in the best shape of my life. And I just really want to prove to myself that I can do it in a healthy way. I've struggled with eating disorders, binge eating, all of the things, and I got down to a really thin weight, a really small weight, which the scale doesn't even really matter, but I got really fit in a very, very unhealthy way, and I'm definitely still fit right now, but I just want to get in the best shape of my life in a healthy way, just honestly to prove myself that I can. And it's fun to have goals, you know? Even though this video, we're going into my workout split, I always like to preface with the fact that, like, you know, obviously working out and moving your body is important, but in terms of getting to your dream body or the best shape of your life, it all comes down to nutrition. So I needed to say that because, you know, I'm a holistic health coach and I help people lose weight, and I just always need to set the stage because I want to be real with you, and I don't want to set this expectation. I actually had someone message me on Instagram and saying, like, asking me if this type of workout was the workout she should be doing for her goals. And, you know, again, like I just was very clear with her, because I'm always honest with my clients. I'm honest with people who reach out to me. Like, this is not some gimmicky, fake, lose 20 pounds in 90 days type of a thing. Like, I'm so real with you, because working out, yeah, will partially help get you to your goal, but the biggest thing is nutrition. And, you know, even if it is like you have a specific gym type of goal, it's like you still gotta properly nourish your body in order to help get you there. So anyways, always gotta preface that because I'm a holistic health coach and my conscience just couldn't if I didn't. And I can talk about nutrition for weight loss in general. If you guys want that, please comment below. But that's not what this is about. We're talking all things workouts, okay? And also too, I think some people are like, oh, like they just have resistance to starting things because they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm so far away from my end goal. Like, this is gonna take me forever. And so they kind of have resistance towards, you know, actually starting. And I think the biggest thing you can do is just start, because in a couple weeks, honestly, you can start seeing progress if you're properly nourishing your body with protein, carbs, healthy fats, as well as staying consistent with your workouts. Like, you can literally see progress within 2 weeks. So I want to show you guys my progress pictures and videos. So here you can see I'm 136, and again, I'm not unhappy with my body, just proving to myself that I can get in the best shape of my life. Wow, I look so tan from Hawaii. Okay, so that was week 1, and this is actually week 3. So I'm not joking. I peed, I weighed myself, I was 137, and then after I peed, I was 136. Okay, so weight is not the only determination of progress, okay? Also, I'm in my luteal phase, which is the second half of my cycle, which means I weigh more, I carry more water and everything like that. And so, as you can see, there's no insane crazy changes, but I can see I've lost a little bit of fat in my stomach. I feel like my legs are getting more toned because I'm consistent with working out, and so I definitely see an overall shift, but I'm excited to continue progressing. Also, like I said, stop paying so much attention to the scale, because it's only one piece of information. You need to look at how you feel, and you need to take progress pictures, because I promise you, you will be so surprised if you actually stay consistent for a couple weeks and take your progress pictures and see what actually happens to your body. So now I just want to get into what my actual workout split is. Monday, Pilates. I'm so sorry I will not be able to bring you with me there, but I'm doing Pilates, and it's just kind of, you know, whatever workout that they end up giving me. But I only do that 1 day a week. And then Tuesday, I do a lower body strength, which we're gonna go through together. Wednesday, I'm doing a cardio session. I just like to split up the types of workouts because 1, I get bored, and 2, it's just nice to kind of do different body parts so I'm not killing myself every single day. So Wednesday is a cardio session. I literally just do like 30 minutes of the stair machine or something. I like the stair machine walking, it's like I'd rather walk outside, so, and I always feel bad walking without my dog, so I'm like, okay. Stair machine it is at the gym, and then Thursday we're gonna do an upper body workout. So it kind of evens everything out. And then Friday I have, you know, I can either do like just go on a long walk, or I can do another cardio session if I'm feeling it. But honestly, we'll see what happens. My allergies have been really, really bad. That's why my voice sounds like this. And so yeah, it's kind of making me feel a little bit run down. So that's my Monday through Friday. And then every single day I want to hit 10K steps, or at least get an average. So even if I do like 8K one day and 12K, that evens out to 10, you know? I also want to say too, like losing weight and working out is great, but it's also a stressor on your body. So I just wanted to kind of show you what my Oura ring looked like, because my body is stressed, and I think it's partially allergies, but also I'm eating less food to put myself in a calorie deficit, but then I'm also working out pretty intensely. So again, like those are all stressors on your body, and you can kind of see like my heart rate variability, which is a sign your body's under stress, has really been decreasing. And again, I think it's just because like I'm eating less, I'm you know, there's more stress on my body due to being in the calorie deficit and working out a little bit more intensely. I'm excited to get into the YouTube video with you. Let's do it. Okay, let's do a lower body workout. I went to Pilates yesterday, which was Monday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm getting a lower body strength workout in. I'm kind of scared because that was the first time doing Pilates in a long time. I just switched up my split, so hopefully we will survive. But I feel like with Pilates, it's like muscles that you're not used to being sore and like didn't know existed. So we're gonna get a good warm up in first. If you don't have a foam roller, you should probably get yourself one. Oh. I always start with my back just because it's a bigger surface area. Okay, I'm already hot. Just move on to our glutes and hammies. Ooh, I love ham. I'm a ham girly. Fun fact, I have ham every single year on my birthday. Ham and sweet potatoes. Another fun fact, me and my uncle have the same birthday. Shouts out Uncle Tom. Oh, okay. Why am I taking the time to warm up? Because I'm old now and I don't want to hurt myself. Even if you're young, you should still warm up. Oh. Really just massage out all your muscles, especially for lower body day. You do not want to start lifting heavier when you're cold and not warmed up. Ooh, also, I'm a dancer. Well, I don't know, I guess. Kind of a dancer. Almost retired, pretty much retired dancer. And my hips are tight. So, we gotta roll those babies out. Oh. I also do my shins. I don't know, this just feels really good on them. I'm texting Eric right now because I am shooting manual. So, I wanna make sure my settings are right. Because I have recorded whole videos, long ass videos. And I accidentally did it on like slow motion. And I was like, fuck, and I had to record the whole thing again. Okay, I have a messed up foot, so that's why I'm doing these exercises. I always like to balance it out. We take our warm-up serious over here, okay? So I'm literally just doing some squat variations to warm up my glutes, activate my hips. Oh, did you guys hear that? I don't know if you could hear that, but my hip just cracked. Whew. Some lateral lunges. Again, I know this might seem simple, but don't skip out on this, okay? It's important. Especially lower body. Upper body, I feel like you can kind of do a quicker warm up, but whew. Taylor Swift be living in my head rent free. Okay, let's do this. I kind of always like to start leg days off with RDLs because I feel like it really activates my glutes even more. Making sure your spine is straight and your head goes along with it. Sometimes I like look at myself in the mirror and I do this, which I don't know if you can tell, like curves my spine. So you want to make sure your spine is straight and your head and neck follow. Activating your abs, squeezing your glutes at the top. I'm gonna do 3 sets, 10 to 12. I pretty much start with a lower weight and then slowly increase. So got 20s, so I'll probably go 30, 35s. But if you're not tired after doing them and your heart's not elevated, we need to up those weights, okay? If you don't have heavier weights, then you'll just increase the amount of reps. That's another way you can do it. Depending on what your goals are or how long your rest periods are. So for me, I'm trying to keep my heart rate elevated because I want to burn a little bit more calories. So I'm using shorter rest periods. Also, depending on the time that you have. If you were like, oh my gosh, I only have 15 minutes to get a workout in, don't not get a workout in. Just do a couple exercises, short breaks, keep your heart rate elevated, and you're Gucci. Gotta make your workouts work for you. Good Lord. I'm a double shot of whiskey. Whew, okay. Also, guys, I'm obsessed with Tate McRae right now. If any of you guys are fans, I need to find someone who wants to go with me to her concert because I'm obsessed with her. And Eric was like, I'll go with you. And I'm like, no offense, I just want like a girl that can come and scream the lyrics with me, you know? Okay, we're gonna go into rear foot elevated split squats. And I always do one without any weight first to like get my footing, get my form down because this is a single leg exercise. So I feel like needs a second to like get my balance. So I always start like this. Just kind of like take a step forward and rest my foot up here. Hopefully that's a good angle. Whew. Whew. I squeeze both at the top. Both booty cheeks. And again, making sure that we're not arching our back. We're like very straight up and down, squeezing that core. Whew. These hurt. The Pilates class yesterday was upper body, but I feel like Pilates is always full body. You know what I mean? Whew. And again, knee over big toe. And I always like to stretch my hip out too. So again, I have really tight hips. Whew. See? Gotta get your balance first. Squeeze. All right, let's get some weights. Whew. I'm just gonna do 15s, and I only have one weight in my hand because I put the emphasis on the front working foot and that front glute. Also, when you're doing these, make sure you are wearing flat shoes. Because if I was in my Hokas right now, I would literally be like this. You need flat ground. So whether that's taking your shoes off or having flat shoes, like my Nike Air Force Ones are great. And I just put this hand on my hip. Whew. We're doing 3 working sets. So that first one doesn't count, it was a warm up. And I typically do 8 on each side. Again, hinging, kind of like leaning forward onto that front foot, but knees over toes still. Okay, maybe we'll try this angle. See if that's good. Switching feet. Oh, my booty. Looks pretty good, honestly. Oh, my foot, ow. Okay. Whew. Okay, gotta scoot forward. See, this is why you like take a step and measure so you don't have to just hop like that. Whew. Squeezing that glute. And if you're losing balance, focus on one point. It's kind of like in dance, it was called spotting. Whew. On the down motion, I lean forward and put the emphasis on this. And then when I come up, I almost like put emphasis on this back one. I'm kind of squeezing both glutes. You're gonna repeat that 2 more times. Up the weight if you can, or up the reps. All right, with my goals, I'm doing a mix of like body weight and lifting heavy because my main goal isn't building muscle right now. My main goal is fat loss, so. Also, I hope my neighbors don't walk by and think I'm just talking to myself. Okay, we're gonna do some hip thrusts. What? No, what are these called? Glute bridge, because I'm not doing any weights. But I like to do them elevated like this because I feel like it gives me a little bit more of a burn. So I'm gonna do 10 with both legs and then 1 and then 1. I'm sorry, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so it'll be a total of 30, but we're gonna do center, right leg, left leg. And we'll do that 3 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeezing at the top, engaging those glutes as much as you can. You can make this exercise as hard or as easy as you want. But if you want to make it hard, you gotta squeeze and focus on the muscle you're working, okay? And this leg, I like to keep it in line so our knees are parallel. So, 9, 10, switch, and keeping it up the whole time. Oh my God. 8, 9, 10. Hold it at the top if you can. Like maybe like 15 seconds. And like squeezing as hard as you possibly can. Listening to Dom Dalla. That'll pump you up. I always imagine like a music video in my head when I'm like struggling and I need to engage everything and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I just imagine myself in a YouTube video. I mean, music video. Or like dancing or something. Okay. Oh my God. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times. Don't forget to drink your water. Finger tutting. Ever heard of it? So we used to do it in our hip hop class. As you can tell, I was really good at it. And with some sumo squats. You can use a kettlebell, but I'm not gonna use a kettlebell because I don't wanna work when you use a kettlebell, you kind of have to go like this. And I don't really feel like working my shoulders because Pilates yesterday was a lot of shoulders, so. Let me see, I wanna make sure you can see me. Again, knees over big toe, even though my legs are spread apart. Whew. Flexing at the top and hinging. Hinging as much as you need to depending on how flexible your hips are. Whew. I'm just gonna do 3 sets, 10 to 12. Remember to breathe and focus on the muscle you're working, okay? Whew, nothing hits like G-Eazy's old vibe, you know what I mean? Bangers, just brings me back to college. Reminds me of my best friend Elisa too. I don't think I could tell the story about him, but it's funny, and every time I think of G-Eazy, I think of that story. This is gonna be body weight only, and we're gonna do kind of like a combination of just a kickback. We're gonna do about 10. We're gonna do another 10 with the legs straight. Another 10 to the side. And then we'll finish with a pulse at the top. And then you repeat on the other side. Okay. Whew. You can flex or point your foot. Keeping your leg as straight as possible. This is like an old dance thing that we used to do. Shout out Jen. Okay, side. Again, you wanna make sure you're not like lifting your hip up and throwing your body out of whack. Really like tune into the muscles that you need to keep everything balanced. Whew. Okay, your leg should be burning at this point. Okay, last one, we're gonna pulse. Don't pulse just for 10, pulse until you literally can't anymore. Whew. Oh my God, okay. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. Okay. Switch sides. Pulse until you can't no more. Whew. Turn your music up or something. Picture yourself in a music video. Do what you gotta do. Whew. Don't forget to breathe. And hold. Oh. Okay. Whew. Repeat that 1 or 2 more times, whatever you feel like you can do. But if you wanna push yourself, do 2 more rounds of that. Okay, wow. That felt so good. Thanks for following along with me, guys. It's fun to kind of talk things out. Whew. Okay, so next part of my workout split's gonna be cardio day, upper body day. 2 cardio days and an upper body day. Don't forget to like cool off a little bit, stretch it out if you want, or even go for a little cool down walk. I hope your booties are burning at this point, and catch up with you later. The best way that I've found to get 10K steps in is like this hour-long loop. If I get that in, then I'm almost guaranteed. I think yesterday, I got 8K steps, which was not the vibe, but I woke up at 4:50 in the morning and I was struggling. But I like to get one long walk in and then like try to do like a short little one or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's about figuring out what works for you because, you know, some people don't have an hour to go on a walk. But if you don't, then kind of try to split it up and see what works for you. Maybe like short 15-minute ones or something like that. All right, kids, we're going to the gym to do some cardio. I don't know why I said kids, but honestly, I do have a car seat in the back. It's my niece's. I mean, not car seat. It's a booster. She'd be pissed if she knew I said that. But yeah, honestly, I'm not really in the mood to do cardio because I just went for a walk and it's kind of hot. But girls that want to get in the best shape of their lives, don't skip. And I know I'm going to be so happy after. Also, too, I'm just telling myself, like, I just have to go do the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. Because that's at a minimum is 30 minutes. And after that, if I'm like, nope, don't want to do it anymore, then okay, I'm going to come back. So I'm thinking I'll probably just be doing the minimum, but that's okay. That's still me showing up for myself. It counts. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. So even if you're not feeling the gym, do it anyways. Even if you only go for 20 minutes or 10 minutes, you still showed up for yourself and you're building that habit of going to the gym. as opposed to not do the gym. Let's go. Okay, I only did 25 minutes because I thought a client call was at 2, but it's actually at 1:30, and after 30 minutes I need to just shower and do lunch, so whew, let's hope I make it. All right, we are doing an upper body day. My body honestly surprisingly not as sore as I thought. I honestly roll out my whole body no matter what workout I'm doing, so that's why I'm doing this. Oh God, that feels so good. I already kind of rolled out my legs. I didn't want to bore you. But also since, like, you know, dancer problems, or ex-dancer problems, having tight hips, so I always feel like I need to roll them out. Warming up our upper body, I honestly don't do a ton. The only reason I do everything on my knees is because we have mirrors, but they're really short, so I like to watch myself work out to see my form and stuff, and honestly I think it's just leftover from dance. I just am used to practicing in front of the mirror. Oh my gosh, this matches. I just do like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute, and if I had larger bands it would probably be better, but I just really want to warm up all the muscles in my shoulders. So I'm just kind of warming up my triceps a little bit. Oh God. Okay, I love this outfit. I just wish these shorts were just a little bit longer, because I feel like they always hike up with my booty, so. But it's Target, and it's literally the softest thing ever, and I get so many compliments on it, so. And I just saw they still have it there, even though I bought this last year. Can't breathe right now because my allergies are so bad. So, that's why I sound like this. Because I can do it with a broken heart. All right, sometimes with upper body days, like, I just get bored. So I like to do kind of like circuits, like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. So I just literally use the timer app and prop it up so I can see it. Upper body, I'm not super strong, so I really like to make sure that I'm doing it properly so I don't hurt myself. Because even in Pilates the other day, my shoulder felt kind of weird, and I was like, oh, okay, gotta be careful. I try to flip them out and kind of do like wide bicep curls to a shoulder press. And again, mind to muscle connection. We want to feel every single muscle working. It's been 30 seconds, so I'm gonna pause at the 40 and transition into the next one. Okay, rest for 20 seconds. Okay. Oh. Tricep extensions. Again, you can stand up when you do these. I am doing them on my knees so I can see myself. And squeezing your glutes so your spine doesn't arch, which is very important. Oh my God, this is heavy. 10 more seconds. I could probably have started a little bit lighter, but okay, one more. Oh my God. For 15 more seconds. And then Eric sent me the cutest text. So I texted him, I was like, OMG, like there's people out here. I'm nervous because my garage door is just open to the world. So we have some good lighting up in here. All right, we're gonna go into front raise, lateral raise. Again, this is not optimal for muscle growth, but that's not my main goal right now. If I really just wanted to build my muscles, I would be doing more straight up, focusing on one muscle at a time. And yeah, this is mainly shoulder, but I wanna make sure that, for me, I'm like more of like burning calories. Obviously building a little bit of muscle, but Again, since I'm in a fat loss phase, I wanna focus on burning calories and building a little bit of muscle. And this is like a good combination. Also, again, like I like to switch things up because I get freaking bored. And with shoulder presses or lateral raises, you wanna make sure you're not lifting your shoulders up when you come up. Pushing them down, extend. Also, you extend kind of like forward too. I used to think it was straight out to the side, but you actually want to put them a little bit more forward. Okay, you're gonna repeat that 2 more times, and then we'll move on to the next one. So for this next set of exercises, take like a 1 to 2 minute rest. The next one isn't gonna be a circuit. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 12 for each one. First one is going to be, we're gonna do chest press, and then we're gonna move into 2 body weights. So push-ups, because that's on my quarterly goals to get better at. And then we're gonna do some dips on the bench. Okay, so if you don't have a bench, you can just do this on the ground with your back on the ground. One thing I would say if you're gonna do it on the ground is like making sure that you're not like straight to the side. Again, kind of like what they said, those lateral raises, you wanna like kind of be, you can't see me, okay. You kind of want your arms like not straight out like this. You want them to be a little bit at an angle. And then you want to squeeze like your pecs. Squeeze your boobs at the top so you really feel it. That's how you work out, you know? It's not about like, okay, lift more weight, which yes, like yeah, you can build muscle that way, but you have to actually focus on the muscle you're trying to work. Because you and I could be doing the same exercise, but I'm actually feeling it in the certain muscles. And guess who's gonna be more efficient with building muscle there? Moi. Hey Siri, next song. Hoser is not the vibe right now. All right. Okay, see how? 1, you wanna make sure your back isn't like arched, you're squeezing. And then also, like, I'm not out to the side like this. I'm at like I was really bad at geometry, so I don't even know what angle that is. It's funny, I was so good at math, but geometry, no, not for me. Also calculus, honor or AP Calc, fuck that class. I thought I was good at math, and then I took that class and I was like, I'm stupid. So just do 10 to 12, and again, like I said in our last workout, if you can't up weight, like if it's too easy for you and you don't have heavier weights, just increase the reps. I don't even know how many that is. Maybe 10? Okay, come on. Oh my God, okay. Again, I think it's personal preference, but if you wanna do it in a circuit by doing each exercise and then starting over, like I say, if that's gonna make it more fun for you, do it. If not, just repeat this. Repeat this 3 times, repeat this push-ups 3 times, and then repeat the dips 3 times. Like, again, I think it's more important to have fun while you're working out and find the joy in it than like, you have to do it this certain way, which again, yeah, there's more optimal ways to do things, but if it's gonna get you to be excited and have fun about working out, do it the way that you actually enjoy. Let's do some dips. If you don't have a bench, just do it on the ground. Remember, you wanna keep your booty tucked, hips, back, spine, all in alignment, even honestly your neck too. And you're just gonna dip. This is honestly hard, so don't underestimate it, okay? But on the bench. I like to put my heels in the ground, and I'm so sorry, my feet are maybe really gross, but don't care. And I like working out without shoes. Okay. Again, try to keep, I'm talking to myself too here, try to keep your booty like in back and spine as much as possible, because if you're like dipping, you're making it easier on yourself, which is fine. You could also do this too, just again to make it a bit easier. But we're gonna go for it, okay? And pushing your shoulders down too. You don't want to be like hunched or tucked. 7, Okay, see, I'm even cheating. I told you my arms are weak, so let's finish it off with the correct form as opposed to just trying to suck it up and do like weird form, okay? Should be feeling that in your triceps. Whew. Okay, and again, repeat that 3 times or move on to push-ups. I told him that I was like having anxiety about recording in front of people, and he said this. This is the post-it that I have on my kitchen. So every morning I see it, it says, "You're here to change the fucking world." And he sent that to me and said, "Just remember." And then I was like, oh my God, that is so fucking cute. What did I do to deserve you? He's the best. Everyone deserves an Eric. Can't have mine though, but he's just the best. He is just the best. So I manifested him like to a T. It's kind of crazy, which I won't even talk about that now, but it's honestly crazy. I kind of want to do a whole YouTube video or a podcast episode on how I manifested Eric. Also, as a side note, I don't think I've talked about this yet, but I have a habit tracker that if you're like struggling to keep track of the habits you want to create or even sticking with it, I have a free habit tracker and meal planner. I'll put it in the show notes in the description. It's pretty cool if I do say so myself. Also, Notion, so cool. So if you haven't heard of that, check that out. All right, last exercise. Let's remember to squeeze everything. Okay, and this is what I do too. If I am like trying to do push-ups, I try to do as many with good form as I can in this position, and then I'll just drop my knees and finish off the set like in modified, okay? Something I used to do a lot is like arch my back, so we don't want to do that. So make sure you're flat, your spine, booty tucked, everything's in alignment. Last 2. Or you can even go till failure if you're really feeling spicy. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm dead. I am dead. Thanks for working out and following along with me. I'm gonna end this YouTube video here. The only thing I have left to do tomorrow is either a cardio session or just getting my 10K steps in. If there's anything else you want to see, if you want to check out my podcast, the link is in the bio. But thank you guys so much for following on this YouTube video, and I'll catch you on the next one.